Hey guys, long time no video, and today I'm going to be unboxing Corbuk, which is a sketchbook or a notebook, whatever you want. I'll explain in a second. This is so cool! Yay! I love that. So, my friend and her siblings created this book, sketchbook. They designed in it and then they make it all handmade, and it's so cool. It is eco-friendly and cruelty-free. This is a cruelty-free vegan leather. And it works like that. So, inside are little notebooks and that you can actually refill, so this you can keep forever. And what happens is that you can take your notebooks out like so, and then you have 3 little sketchbooks or notebooks, because they come with different pages. You can have little dots for squares or line it for writing, but I wanted them to be clear for sketching, so that's what I ended up with. Also, you can get a small one. I think it's so cool. And cue the voiceover. I almost forgot why I don't like to do many videos anymore, and the reason is I don't like to do voiceovers. Well, I hope to make more videos this year, so I'll have to get used to it. Anyway, the voiceover always sounds better in my head at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep, but that's the life of an introvert who overthinks everything. So what I decided to do was sketch some hands, because hands are hard and they need some practice. So I use reference from various artists, mainly Mucha and Buguro, and I created a Pinterest board, so if you want to join in and do your own 100 hands, the link is in the description box below, as well as the link for the Corbuk, the sketchbook. And if you want to support this cool project, which is eco-friendly, environmental friendly, there will be a link to the Facebook page and the website where you can get one of your own. So I am using Pilot G-Tech brown pen. I don't know if it's a gel pen or what, but I really like it, and I used a little wash over, so the paper is recycled and doesn't take a lot of wet media, but it worked okay for me with a little wash. So the hands are hard to draw, but the reason is probably because getting the structure and gesture balance right is kind of hard, and also, like, if you don't do it right, everybody can tell. And that's okay, just going to practice. I'm going for quantity over quality. The entire thing took me about 4.5 hours, which is about under 3 minutes for each sketch. And I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram, because I never know what to talk about in these videos. So I'm going to be answering those now. So the most common question is if I'm studying in an art school, and I'm not. I did about 10 years ago. I did like 1 year of like an entry course, access to art and design, and we did there like a little bit of everything, photography, design, product design. We did have live drawing, and yeah, that's what I remember. It was okay. And then I wanted to study in university. I wanted to study photography, but I didn't get a loan for the uni, so which I'm happy about. So I don't have to have that to pay off. But what happened then was I was interested in illustration. Then I started to draw a little more, and I realized that I was crap. So I started to study online, and I did like Proco, I did schoolism, New Masters Academy, a little bit of everything. I got some demos from some artists, and just trying to study on my own. Last year I attended some workshops, which was cool, and yeah, that's how I do it. Well, it's possible to study at home to learn how to draw, but it's easier to have a teacher, and also it saves you a lot of time, and probably you will be much it will be much faster to learn, as well as you won't develop bad habits, which if I, for example, go study somewhere, now probably will have to unlearn all my bad ways and learn the right way. So there are plus and minuses of studying on your own, and you have to figure out what works best for you. So next question. Somebody's asking, what is my schedule like on a good day? Oh, that's a great question, which I ask everybody. I ask everybody, what time do you get up? Because I'm a nocturnal person, and it's always been a struggle for me, because I feel a lot more productive if I get up in the morning, early in the morning. I feel a lot more accomplished by the end of the day, but I am much more active or productive from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm trying to always at the moment I don't have like a great schedule, so I'm trying to right now change my routine and like swap, get better sleep, and be getting up early, so I can squeeze in more things into my day, because I feel like, and I mean, I do a lot of things in the night and like around the midnight, but that's not very good, right? I mean, if you have to integrate yourself into the world when everybody wakes up and goes to work early, then that's probably better to do it that way. Anyway, so it's a great question, but I'm not a great example. My schedule is all over the place. Alright, next question. So I got a question from Florence Art Academy, which, by the way, these guys have like a funny marketing strategy on Instagram. They are a little spammy, and they should turn it a notch down, I think. But anyway, so they don't follow me, but still they reply to my stories, and I ask if I would like to study in Florence. And I'm like, yes, sure, I would like to study in Florence, as long as it's not side-sized, probably one of those Russian techniques. I would love to do that. And my question to you is, would you like to sponsor me? Or give me a scholarship? Okay, oh, that's that. So what's the next question? Okay. Next question is, how to get used to paint without lines? What I assume you mean is you asking about edges and varying your line and edges. So yeah, I do like to play with edges a lot, and one of the reasons is, well, the concept for me behind edges is rhythm, and as observed from nature, everything has a rhythm. So you have moon, and you have sun, and you have the cycles, you have seasons, you have the waves, you have the way we breathe, the way our heart beats, even the way we build roads and traffic. Everything is rhythmical. Or for example, I'm still obsessed, like when I go to a forest, I love ants' nests, so I always used to bring them some snacks and feed them a little bit here and there, and then see them taking it inside, and it's like a massive house of them just swarming around, the ants. But then, is it a house really? Because they have rules, like some of them go in just in this entrance, and the other ones just go in the other entrance, and they have little roads, and there is order to the house. And I believe that's like with everything. And so it's also with the edges in our drawings. So maybe it looks like house, but there is sort of rhythm to it. So if you look at Sargent's paintings, he has hard edge on one side, and then on the other side he would have a softer edge, and then he would have a softer edge on the other side and harder edge on the other side. It would be like a zigzag, and it creates rhythm, and it creates interest, and you can play with that. And you're asking how to get used to paint without lines. Well, you just play, and you just use eraser. The better question is, why would you want to draw without lines? Because you can draw with lines and it's still beautiful. So let's say the graphic works of Mucha, which is just line, or Jo Cooper, she draws with lines. A lot of illustrators do. So the question is why you don't want to use lines, or you want to have lost edges. One reason why I like using lost edges is the idea that I'm giving the last puzzle of the puzzle picture. I give in the last piece to the audience to figure it out for themselves, and sort of like honoring them, because our brains are very good at filling in the information, and I think it creates more interest to the person that's looking at the piece of work. But I also think that it's personal taste. So there is a lot you can play with edges. You can just leave out where there is the most light, or if something receding into the back, you can just make it very soft to create atmosphere. There is a lot of play that you can do, and that's why I like it. I like to play with edges, or the line, the quality of the line. It's fun. You can create interest, contrast, and lead the viewer's eye. So what is the next question? Okay, so next question is, what's your favorite medium? So my favorite medium, well, it depends. I like charcoal. I like pencils. I also like sanguine pencils. I like Stabilo Carbothello, the brand. Yeah, but like it depends. But mostly right now I like dried mediums and drawing. And this year I want to get into painting more, so that's going to be interesting and fun. Right. So thank you guys for watching. If you got through the entire video, thank you so much. And also, don't you have anything else to do with your life? Well, keep fighting the good fight, and thanks for being, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.